Hi, it's Garrett from Upper Edge Property Management, and in this week's video I'm going to be covering a very common question that a lot of newer clients ask us, which is, who is the main contact for my file? So at Upper Edge, we actually use what's called the departmental model of management versus a portfolio manager. Portfolio manager would be a single point of contact, and they're responsible for speaking to the resident and the investor, collecting rent, going out and showing the property, paying the bills, doing the reporting, being on call for maintenance. At Upper Edge, we use the departmental model of management, which is that we have specially trained departments for every single function of that single portfolio manager. So who is your main contact then? Well, there is no main contact, and that's because of for speed of communication, because if you had a main contact, you'd have to call in, you'd have to email in. Quite often that main contact might be doing something, they're in the field, they're going to a residential tenancies branch, they're showing properties. I'm not going to make any mistake here. Most people want a single point of contact. This is a relationship business. However, we have our front end staff, we call them customer service analysts. They're going to be taking care of the quick things like sending out a rent receipt to a resident, and then we have a couple of leasing coordinators that are dealing with the day-to-day things like, again, leasing, vacancies, rent collections, things like that. So that's really only two groups of people that you're dealing with. And then we have maintenance. Now maintenance, we actually have a separate maintenance dispatch center that is open 24/7. It's not a call center, and its purpose is to provide the same customer experience whether you're calling at 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Maintenance is probably 70% of all property management, and that is something that causes residents to become very angry very quickly. So we want to make sure we're as responsive as possible, which is why we've developed that maintenance dispatch center. That is basically our company structure in a nutshell. It's a little bit unique. We find that our clients are very happy with it because they're getting such quick responses and because of that ticket-based system. But again, if you have any questions or concerns, or you'd like us to explain or even introduce you to our team, we'd be more than happy just to give you some of that familiarity. Thanks for watching today.